You're a bad guy.
How am I a bad guy?
Why are we doing this?
Hey, fine then, get out.
Why are you doing it?
There's something that I need to talk to him about.
You're gonna kick me out to go.
It's important.
It's important. Come on. Good luck.
I feel actually like sick to my stomach. Maybe let's not accidentally throw a Molotov at Norman. Like cats are disrespectful. Stop 07ing! Stop 07ing! Stop 07ing, please! It's fine! Excuse me. Excuse me,
Hello, Charlie.
Hello, Mr. Bones.
Care for a cigarette?
Don't smoke.
All right.
Oh God.
You and your cousin are rather curious, it would seem.
I think it runs in the family a little bit.
So I can tell.
Oh God, there's so much I want to say. There's so much I want to say.
Go on then. I would imagine you have questions or something of the sort.
I have a lot of questions. I don't even know where to start.
Take your time. I have plenty of it.
Do you?
I have nothing but time, Charlie. Curious that you would ask, however.
Why's that?
Is there something in particular you are wondering?
Everyone I've ever spoken to has told me, I guess, the best way to stay safe from all the chaos that you cause, all the pain and suffering and grief, is to just simply stay away from you, not talk to you, you know, stay away from the lighthouse itself.
Sound advice.
So you have no reason or no plans to cause any kind of pain to people that are staying away?
Not exactly. Everyone goes through pain and suffering in their own ways. Sometimes I am involved, sometimes I am not. Whether they come here and ask questions is of no consequence.
Do you mind questions?
I am an open book. If there are things that I cannot tell you, I will not.
The deals that you have to make, is that because you want to do that, or is that because it's a thing that you are required to do?
It is for entertainment. Something that I want to do, not a requirement.
Do you ever let anybody out of a deal?
You confirming the conversation that you had with Miss Jones, seeing if I'm lying?
I don't think that she would ever lie to me. Maybe I'm curious as to if other people could get out of one.
And who are you hoping to get out of a deal, Charlie? Let me take a guess. Does his name start with an E?
I would never put the people I care about's life at risk for Edgar. I just wonder if maybe there's anything that could be done that's not a deal. Please.
I see. Very optimistic way of thinking about it.
Thank you.
Did you have something in mind, Charlie?
Before we get to that, do you only take joy out of other people's pain? Is there nothing else that brings you satisfaction in this world?
It isn't joy I feel. It merely fills the dead air. Gives me something to do.
Were you watching the conversation I had with Andy?
I'm afraid it sort of comes with the occupation.
Sorry I called her your friend.
I do not care, Charlie.
Do you care about anything?
I'm going to let you answer that.
Are you entertained? Are you satisfied with, you know, your making deals, your job, I guess? Is this something you want to do?
The whole deals portion of all of this isn't a part of my job, per se. It's of no consequence to my job. As far as my satisfaction goes, you all die one way or another. It's just a matter of time.
Is there rules? Is there a balance that you have to maintain?
What is it exactly you're trying to learn?
Full transparency, since I'm sure no conversation I have will ever really be kept from you. I would like to be able to keep the people I care about safe, and if there's any possibility of helping Edgar out along the way as well. I mean, I'm just... Some stuff was said that concerns me, and...
I see.
I'm not making a
said?
deal! Maybe things are gonna change sometime soon in regards to what you're doing.
I see. So what do you propose then, Charlie? What thought do you have in mind that could be so tempting I stop bothering your loved ones? It is in the realm of possibility.
There's nothing that you want. It's not watching people die and suffer.
You spent all that time learning and asking questions. I feel as if you have that answer. You know what I want. You're afraid to offer it. But everybody wants to make sure that the ones that they love are kept safe, and some are willing to pay that price in blood. It's a matter of whether or not you are willing.
What it
I'm
is?
tell-
What are you planning? Can you tell me?
A lot.
Oh my
Depends
god.
on what specifically you're wondering about.
Edgar said some things that made it sound like something big is coming, and you're involved. And that's what I'm worried about.
I have a question for you, Charlie. Do you think Edgar is a redeemable man?
Oh. Does it matter? Surely that can't matter to you.
In the grand scheme of things, no, it doesn't. But you wish for something different for him. What would that be? Tell me what that is, Charlie.
Let him out of his previous deal.
In exchange for what?
Kevin!
I'll say this. The deal that Edgar has made has more or less written him a blank check. Something that is very difficult to refuse. You would have to offer something big, Miss Jones.
I mean, the thing you would want, I would never do. Ever. Yes, I would like Edgar to be out of his deal, but that's not why I came here. I'm more worried for Skipper than I am for anybody else. I guess there was something said about things coming to a head and the hunted and the hunters, and if I don't know stuff, then I don't know how to protect people from it. And that scares the shit out of me.
I see. And
He already
Skipper,
knows!
he would disapprove of this. Is that why you left him just up the road?
I think he disapproves of me putting myself in danger. And I don't want to put him in any more danger.
You wish to keep him safe from all of this, at least for as long as you can.
Does that imply he's at risk, even if he stays away?
Like I said, Edgar more or less wrote me a blank check to cash whenever I like,
Whoa!
with whomever
Whoa!
I like. He's not the only one. Any one of these people could be at Skipper's throat at any moment.
I see how he does it. I see how he does it. I understand. And if, that's a name that they have to do that themselves.
Typically. Here, I feel this would be better discussed inside. I assure you no harm will befall you.
Inside? No.
Apologies, the snow seems to have blown in through the windows up there.
It's a lot of bodies.
It certainly is. Take a moment to gather yourself and think about the next things that you are going to say.
Hurt me! Wouldn't hurt me, please! Daddy wouldn't hurt me! Okay, deep breaths, focus, lock in. No, focus, I need to gain information. We're getting distracted here because of Skipper. Focus!
Do you see Skipper in the crossfire? Especially with how close you already are with Edgar.
Nicknames are people they care about, so as long as I keep them away from Edgar, it's all fine, right?
It could be. It depends on what you are willing to pay.
Whoa!
Should you wish, Skipper will remain out of all of this. His name will not be mentioned, nor would you ever have to hurt him.
Why did you let Andy out of her deal? Dip dodged.
Things changed for Miss Jones. Situations. And there are some things on my end that I did not hold up. So she was released of it. That does not mean she is free of all of this. But she is free of her previous agreement.
Names that people have, do you pick them or do they?
That changes on a case by case. Sometimes I let them pick. Sometimes I pick. Sometimes it's both.
You think you'll do this forever?
No.
And you think your time's coming soon?
Norman's is. Who knows? You may outlive Norman and be absolved of your agreement anyway. Better to save him now.
And hurt so many others on a gamble for your entertainment?
Then you'd be gambling with Skipper. You've already come here. I know your name. I know Skipper. I know the people you care about. You are in a deep hole it is not easily climbed out of. So I would calculate your offer, Miss Jones.
Pick his phony ass. I need to I need to dodge here. Have you ever made a deal with anyone where they came out on top?
Look around you. Does it look like it?
Fuck. Is there anything that you're afraid of in this world? That's
Charlie,
brash.
even when I was alive, I felt my purpose was death. In the bringing of it, I knew I was going to die. A painful death at that. I'm not afraid of it now. Curious you would ask that in this moment. Hoping to grasp at something to make me change my mind. You should have listened to them, Charlie. I assure you there is no difference in this. You want to save Skipper? We can assure that. You can make sure of that. All you need to do is say the word. I understand you're angry, frustrated even. Do you want to hurt me, Charlie? Do you have a gun? Would you like to try?
Not that stupid. Don't want to hurt you. Just want to understand. I thought they were wrong. I thought there really was a choice.
Sometimes. Not often.
I have time to decide.
You understand, if your decision is to leave it by the wayside, what that could mean.
Yes.
You've made both yourself and him a target. You should consider that very carefully. But you have time if you want it. Don't take too long. After all, you're all dead anyway. It is a matter of that time that you want.
Can you save him from more than just me? Like, can you save him from anything?
He will not be named for any of these people. You would have to shed blood worth his weight in it. But you can.
How long will you give me to make this decision?
I suppose you'd have to go and find that out. Don't take too long.
Well, chat, time for some Marvel Rivals. Don't go to the lighthouse, guys. Don't go to the lighthouse, guys. Don't go to the lighthouse. Don't go to the lighthouse. What equal value of skippers? Dude. I said I would burn the entire world down for Skipper. Out loud. Multiple times. Out loud. Multiple times. Oh, fuck!